Welcome to this Yoga for Sciatica class. We're here today with my sister and she's actually suffering from sciatica at the moment. So we're going to be working on a mix of gentle stretches and some strengthening exercises to release sciatica pain. We're going to start in our child's pose, sending the hands forward, separating the knees from one another and allowing the sitting bones to drop down towards the heels, extending the arms forward, forehead on the floor. On every inhalation, see if you can walk with your fingers a little bit farther forward to create more length. And on every exhale, see if you can gently press down your sitting bones, lower and lower towards the heels. And if they are already touching the heels, so you're gently pressing a little bit farther down. Focus on breathing slowly through the nose, diaphragmatic breaths. Noticing how on the inhale the belly expands and how on the exhale you gently contract. Very nice. Slowly, when you're ready, come into your tabletop position, hands, knees on the floor, making sure the hands are right underneath the shoulders, knees right underneath the hips. And we'll start with very gentle cat and cows to articulate the spine. So slowly inhale, open up the chest, keeping the arms extended. Look gently up. Exhale, push and round the spine. You don't have to overdo these movements for this particular class. Just do enough so you feel you're starting to find some opening, but you don't overdo, especially if you feel discomfort, if you feel some pain, or if it's very severe. Inhaling to open very gently. Focus mainly on your thoracic spine, on your chest. Exhale, round. Good. Inhale, deep open. And exhale, round. Let's do two more. Inhale, deep open. Exhale, push and round. Last one. Inhale, deep open through the spine. And exhale, push and round. Great. Slowly come into a neutral spine. Flex your feet. We're going to come into a knee bend downward facing dog. So we're going to start pushing onto the floor through the arms. Keep the knees bent. And lift the hips as high as possible. If you're very comfortable, maybe you can extend the legs. But otherwise, maintain your knees bent. Push through the arms. Take a deep inhale. Send the right leg up and back. Three-legged dog. Exhale, bring the knee to the chest. Send the right foot over to the left. Knee on the floor. We come into our pigeon pose. Okay, if you feel this is hard, you can place a block underneath. You can bring the hip and the heel close to each other to make it easier. Or if you feel you're more open on the hips, you can gently try to move towards a 90-degree angle. Make sure the hips are well grounded and slowly allow the chest to drop, forehead to drop. You can even bring the hands for the forehead to rest. Slow and long breaths here, making sure your breaths again are through belly breathing, diaphragmatic breathing. Very good. Slowly bring the hands parallel to the chest on either side of the mat, and with control, make sure you know your limit here. Gently press, engaging through the arms to help you lift, opening the chest. If you feel it's intense, feel free to come a little bit lower. You don't have to go all the way up. You want to start noticing a nice opening onto the right hip. For 3 slow breaths. 2. And 1. Perfect. Slowly bring the hands in front of you. Back foot may be flexed. Step back into your tabletop position. And then push back into your downward facing dog. Maybe with the knees bent. Maybe with the legs extended if you feel comfortable there. Focus mainly on your spine being as long as possible. Take a deep inhale. This time send the left leg up and back. And as you exhale, bring the knee towards the chest. Foot goes to the right. Left knee goes to the left. And slowly we place ourselves in our pigeon pose on the second side. Maybe hands underneath the forehead. This may feel comfortable for you. Trying to melt down. Great. Slowly, when you're ready, send the hands parallel to the chest on either side of the mat. Push onto the floor. Lift yourself up somewhere that feels comfortable for you. Focus on your chest being open, shoulders gently back and down. For 3 slow breaths. Make sure your breaths are slow, are deep. 2. Great. And 1. Perfect. Slowly send the hands to the floor in front of you. Step back to your tabletop position. And then push back into your downward facing dog one more time. Great. Maybe knees bent, maybe legs extended, but in any case, spine long, maybe sending the heels up and down if you feel it's good for you. And when you're ready, we're going to allow the knees to drop on the floor. Send very slowly the hips and the chest down to the floor. We're going to start working on our Sphinx pose, sending the forearms in front of us. Make sure the elbow is underneath the shoulder. Roll the shoulders back, lift the chest. Gently engage through the glutes. Activate through the back body. Focus especially on the chest opening. So imagine you wanted to slide yourself forward. That's the action you want to do with the arms to help you open more and more your chest. And breathe. Maybe smile. And notice any sensations that may arise. Focus on the back body. Make sure you're trying to activate it. And slowly, when you're ready, allow yourself to calm down. Bring one cheek onto the floor. Very good. From here, we're going to try to activate the back body even more. We're going to look forward, bringing the chin to the floor. Bring the hands off the mat. Lift the chest. as high as you can, and if you're comfortable, lift the legs as well. The whole back body is active, and we breathe. 4, 3, 2, very good, and 1. Slowly come back down, bring one cheek down onto the floor, release. Great, and we'll repeat this one more time. Slowly bring chin down onto the floor, lift the hands, lift the chest, and if you can, lift the legs. Engaging through the back body here. Very good. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly release, hands onto the floor, push down, reach back into your child's pose. Lengthening through the arms, forehead down onto the floor, sitting bones reaching back towards the heels. Very good. Slowly, with the help of your hands, push onto the floor, come back into your seated position. Allow your sitting bones to drop down onto the floor and extend your legs forward. We're going to bend through the right knee, place the foot outside of the left leg. Maybe this is enough, or if you feel you're comfortable, maybe bend also your left leg. We're going to gently squeeze the right knee towards us. And if you feel comfortable, maybe send the right hand back for a very gentle twist. On every inhale, become long through the spine. On the exhale, try to open through your right shoulder. If you're hugging, same thing. On the inhale, we become long. On the exhale, we gently twist. Last deep inhale. And exhale. Great. Slowly look forward. Inhale deep. Exhale. Send the hands behind you. Switch your legs. We repeat here. We squeeze, maybe left hand back, inhale, become long, and exhale, we twist. 4, 3. Very good. 2. And 1. Perfect. Slowly come back to the center. Send the hands behind you, extend both legs forward, and allow your upper body to drop, maybe with the help of the hands if you need to. Bring the back on the floor, the head on the floor. Bend the knees, make sure the feet are about hips distance. A good distance between the hips and the feet is about 1 palm. You can try to touch with your fingertips your heels. Press with the elbows down onto the floor. You can have the arms 90 degrees and gently start pushing through the legs, lifting the hips, engaging gently through your glutes. You can send the shoulder blades closer to one another to go a little higher. But mainly focus on the engagement of the legs, pushing down to create that activation. And we breathe. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly release. Bring the right foot on top of the left thigh in your figure 4 position. And slowly grab with both hands the back of your left leg. Gently try to pull the leg towards you. You can allow the back of the head to be down onto the floor. You can allow your back to be down onto the floor. Make sure your right foot is flexed and gently pull back. Very nice. For 3, 2, and 1. Slowly release. Bring both feet down onto the floor. We'll repeat this one more time. Bring the arms about 90 degrees. Press with the elbows. Press through the feet. Maybe shoulder blades closer together, hips high. And we breathe. You can either make a fist or have the hands open. That's up to you. But focus on pressing with the elbows down, with the shoulders down, with the feet down. Last deep inhale. And exhale, slowly come back down. This time left foot goes onto the right thigh. We're gonna gently grab, pull, bring the head down onto the floor, the back down onto the floor, and try to bring the right leg towards you, keeping the left foot flexed into this reclined figure 4 variation. For 3, 2, great, and 1. Very slowly allow your legs to drop. You can keep your knees bent. We're going to start working on a nice hamstring stretch. You can grab a belt if you have a belt with you. If you don't have, maybe you can use a towel, a t-shirt, or anything really to help you grab the foot. Or if you're able to grab the foot already with your hand, then you can grab directly foot with one hand or with both. You can start with your left knee bent. This is going to be a little bit easier. And if you want to go more intense, you can slowly try to extend your left leg and slowly try to pull the leg towards you. So maybe here, or you can also bend your knee. That's going to be just fine as well. Slow and long breaths. On every inhale, try to become longer through the leg. And on the exhale, see if you can gently pull yourself deeper into the pose. To help you out find a little bit more depth, you can also send your left hand onto your left thigh, gently pushing down. For 3 more breaths. 2, 1. Slowly, when you're ready, bend your right knee. Release the belt. And we're going to either cross once on the left leg or maybe twice and gently send the knees over to the left. Right arm to the right. Trying to release more and more tension on the exhalations. On the next inhalation, slowly come back to the center. Bring both feet down onto the floor and we'll switch to the other side. So again, maybe grabbing the belt, the t-shirt, or the towel, maybe grabbing directly the foot with the hand or the big toe. We are gently pulling the leg towards us. At the same time, we try to extend through the left leg. Option to extend the right leg, maybe sending the right hand to the right hip to gently press down, or onto the thigh to gently press down. And we breathe. On every inhalation, becoming longer. On the exhale, trying to gently pull a little bit more. If it feels accessible for you, of course. Great. Slowly when you're ready. On the next exhale, release. Cross the legs, left on top of right, maybe once, maybe twice. And slowly send the knees over to the right. Helping with your right hand, left arm goes over to the left. Into a gentle twist here. Very good. Take one more inhale here. And exhale. Great. On the next inhalation, come back to the center. Cross the legs, squeeze gently the knees to the chest. Great. Slowly allow the feet to drop. Send the knees over to the side. Move onto one side. And with the help of the hands, come to a seated position. Making sure your spine is long. Shoulders are gently back. Hands anywhere that feels comfortable. Observe your body. Observe your mind. Observe your breath. And if you have any pleasant sensation appearing in this moment, see if you can consciously extend that feeling for the rest of your day. Take one inhale through the nose and slow exhale through the mouth. Open your eyes. Thank you so much for sharing your practice today with us. I hope you enjoyed the session. If you did enjoy the class, click on the like button, maybe subscribe to the channel. So then that's going to help me create more videos for you here on YouTube. Also, if you have any suggestions about any other practice that you'd like to see, write it in the comments. And also let me know how did you find this class for sciatica. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you on the next one. Namaste.